Director General of World Trade Organization, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, arrives in Nigeria in a bid to promote global trade. Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN, suffers another system sabotage as vandals attack Shiroro-Katampe transmission line. Nigerian Exchange Group left suspension placed on trading in the shares of International Energy Insurance PLC. Plus, oil prices fall on China demand worries. The program is Business Express, reaching you from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. I am Musa Bakar, your guide.
Trading ended last week on a positive note on the equities market as the NGX also 330.85. Market capitalization also increased to close the week at 57.293 trillion naira. A total turnover of 2.1 billion shares, worth 108.8 billion naira in 51,556 deals exchanged hands in the week by investors. All other indices finished higher, with the exception of NGX Banking, Insurance, Africa Bank Value, Merry Growth, Merry Value, Consumer Goods, and NGX Sovereign Bond, which depreciated. The financial services industry led the activity charts with 899.4 million shares, valued at 15.7 billion naira, traded in 20,278 deals. The conglomerate industry followed, while the third place was the utilities industry. A total of 24,397 units of exchange-traded product ETPs, valued at 8.9 million naira, were traded in the week in 136 deals, as well as 63,607 units of federal government bonds valued at 63.4 million naira traded in 27 deals. 22 equities appreciated in price in the week, 56 equities depreciated in price, while 76 equities remained unchanged.
Well, that was Victoria Jude. With the NGX week-ended report. Now, with government's commitment to creating an enabling environment that fosters entrepreneurship and innovation, some women entrepreneurs are devising ways of broadening their horizon in the business space to enable them contribute towards economic development. Boside Abel reports.
The 2024 International Women's Day celebration focused on investing in women accelerates progress, which is seen as a wake-up call to inspire inclusiveness, equity, and to gradually close the gender gap. That informs the reason for these conversations here, as these women believe that women involvement in innovation and technology is matter, with the use of data for robust engagement and networking.
For everybody to thrive, we need an ecosystem.
And there are many ways that we can bring together a lot of information to make sense and inform the decision that we're making.
Empowering someone doesn't mean that we're taking them away from their natural state, right? So yes, women are still caregivers in families and in their homes, but they can also support their homes when you equip them with the right knowledge, with the right skills.
We're already contributing massively to the economic growth of Nigeria. A little bit of, extra nuggets that I got here, definitely going back to implement that.
As the world is becoming digital, these women are hopeful to keep up the pace and continue to unleash the potential of women and girls in the business space. In Abuja, Bosede Ebu, NTA.
Now ahead of the launch of various trade support program tomorrow in Abuja, WTO Director General Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala is in Nigeria.
To trying to see what we can do to diversify exports for the country. I'm very pleased to see all the people from NEPC, Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, and all the people who are here to welcome us. I also have my team who are here. We've come with some strength to be able to do the program tomorrow and see what we can do to help the country move along. These are tough times, so whatever we can try to muster, from any part of the world, including from my organization, to see what we can help with. We'll do that.
The Transmission Company of Nigeria says another critical infrastructure, the Shiroro-Katampe transmission line, has been vandalized, making it the fifth of such incidents within February and March this year. In a statement, TCN states that towers along the transmission line have been vandalized and the conductor stolen, and it is currently mobilizing for conductor replacement pending completion of security operations at the site. Meanwhile, the second line is transmitting at full capacity to Abuja in conjunction with the Gwagwalada line serving the Kukwaba Apo axis. The TCN urges security agencies and host communities to collaborate in apprehending the perpetrators as well as protect this nation's transmission infrastructure. The authorities in the southwest have assured the people of adequate security ahead of the supply of grains to be distributed to vulnerable Nigerians. Kemi Oshun brings us details.
Nigerians continue to lament the high cost of food, which is one of the important necessities of life. Federal government has responded by providing 42,000 metric tons of assorted grains. If this initiative of government will achieve the good intentions, there is need to upscale efforts to checkmate the activities of vandals.
Looting is also like stealing, because this thing you are taking, they are not for you. How will you loot what does not belong to you?
They need to improve on it, increase the catchment area and do a proper enumeration of who and who should benefit from it.
The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, and the other agencies to handle the distribution in Oyo State speak on measures put in place.
The warehouse in Ogun State is beside the mobile police unit. The warehouse here in Oyo State is within the premises of the state government at the secretariat here in Agodi.
The warehouses where these things will be kept will be in under surveillance, and then there will be monitoring and provision of security around these places.
As stakeholders involved in the exercise continue to work to ensure the food items get to the right beneficiaries, Nigerians have been urged to avoid rumors and desist from taking part in all forms of illegalities in Ibadan. Kemi Oshun.
Global benchmark Brent held steady, hovering around $82 a barrel on Monday as persistent geopolitical concerns in the Middle East and Russia collide with jitters about softening demand in China. Brent futures were up 26 cents at $82.34 a barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude rose 23 cents to $78.24. Both benchmarks ended the week lower on bearish Chinese data that signal weaker demand in the world's leading crude importer. Gold hovers near record high on bets of early rate cut. Let's see prices of other commodities. Next is global stock market. Well, it seems like Bossade is not ready. Let's go to other development. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, has assured that the federal government will promote indigenous resources, skills and capacities through the creation of more opportunities for local contractors in the construction industry to thrive. He gave the assurance during the inspection of repairs works at a flood section of the East-West Road and Bini-Wari Road in Delta State being rehabilitated.
The East-West Road, linking vital commercial hubs of Warri and Port Harcourt, is again receiving the federal government's attention. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, is taking steps to relieve the roads of its challenges.
There is no need of carrying the two carriageway where we don't have money to even finish one. So the idea is continue with the existing one, overrise it, put stone base of 20 cm within the carriageway, and then make provision for a new shader of 1 meter. I believe that the controller will sit up on all her projects so that you pursue whatever the contractor is looking for, and then we reach agreement.
In every project site visited, the minister introduces more economical engineering solutions which resonate with contractors of like minds. He rounded off his inspection with a check at the rehabilitation of the Warri-Sapele Road Section 3 and the Benin-Warri Road Rehabilitation Section 2. Ifeoma Okafor.
Well, next is Global Market Update, and Bosede is standing by. It seems like Bosede is ready now. Bosede, let's have it. Let's have it.
Of course, I'm very much ready, Musa. Hello and welcome to the Global Market Review. Now, European market had a negative start the new trading week following declines in Asia region overnight. DAX dipped 0.59%, FTSE 0.47%, and CAC 40 of France also depreciated 0.25%. Japan stocks led losses in Asia region after the country averted a technical recession, paving the way for its central bank to raise rates, while investors also access China's inflation numbers. However, the Nikkei 225 dipped 2.19% across 38,820.49, while Shanghai topped 0.74% at 3,068.46, and the Hang Seng Index followed suit at 1.43% across 16,587.57. Now, U.S. stock futures fell Monday on track to extend last week's losses as investors geared up for fresh inflation data. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dipped 177 points, S&P 0.49%, and Nasdaq Composite also dipped 0.62%. While it was mostly an all-round dip for most African markets on Monday, except for Ghana's GSE Composite, which appreciated 0.54% across 3,354.38. That's the Global Market Review for the first trading day in the week. I am Bosede Abel. Back to you, Musa.
Oh, thank you, Bosede. Let's now quickly look at the NGX capital market. It's a positive start for the equities in Nigeria as the NGX all-share index appreciated to 102,044.84 basis points this Monday. Market capitalization advanced to 57.697 trillion naira, 436.8 million shares exchanged hands by investors, valued at 17.099 billion naira in 11,344 deals. Well, that's it. Business Express returns on Tuesday. Let's keep a date. Do have a nice day.